Hello, and welcome to Historical Humans Reads, where we take primary sources and bring them to your screen. I'm Cullum Coleman, and today we are reading from William Shakespeare's Henry V. Most likely written in 1599, Henry V is perhaps Shakespeare's most popular historical play. Following its titular English king as he battles to reclaim English territory in France, Henry V's themes are as relevant today as they were in Elizabethan times. The play focuses on individual moral agency, the idea that everyone is responsible for their own actions, even when they are not the person in charge. Today, playing the role of King Henry will be Aaron. Performing as Henry's younger brothers, the Dukes of Bedford and Gloucester, as well as reading the stage directions, will be Justin. Acting as King Henry's advisors, the Dukes of Exeter, Salisbury, and Westmoreland, will be me. And playing both the English nobleman York and the French messenger Montjoy will be our guest tonight, making their first appearance on Historical Humans Salve. Today, we will be performing Act 4, Scene 3 of Henry V. This act contains the play's famous St. Crispin's Day speech, and it should be releasing to you on St. Crispin's Day, September 15th. With that, let's begin.
Enter Gloucester, Bedford, Exeter, Erpingham, and all his host, Salisbury and Westmoreland. Where is the king? The king himself is rode to view their battle.
Of fighting men they have full 300,000. There's 5 to 1 besides, they're all fresh. God's arm strike with us, 'tis fearful odds. God be with you, princes all to my charge. If we no more meet till we meet in heaven, then joyfully, my noble lord of Bedford, my dear Lord Gloucester, my good Lord Exeter, and my kind kinsmen, warriors all adieu.
Farewell, good Salisbury, and good luck go with thee.
Farewell, kind lord. Fight valiantly today, and yet I do thee wrong to mind thee of it, for thou art framed with the firm truth of valor.
Exit Salisbury. He is full of valor, as of kindness, princely in both. Enter the king.
Oh, now that we had here, but 1/10,000 of those men in England that do no work today.
What's he that wishes so? My cousin Westmoreland? No, my fair cousin. If we are marked to die, we are now to do our country's loss. And if to live, the fewer men, the greater share of honor. God's will, I pray thee, wish not one more man. By Jove, I am not covetous for gold, nor care I who doth feed upon my cost. It yearns me not if men my garments wear, such outward things dwell not in my desires. But if it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive. No, faith, my cause. Wish not a man from England. God's peace, I would not lose so great an honor as one more man, methinks, would share from me for the best hope I have. Oh, do not wish one more. Rather proclaim it, Westmoreland, through my host, that he hath no stomach to this fight. Let him depart. His passport shall be made, and crowns for convoy put into his purse. We would not die in that man's company that fears his fellowship to die with us. This is called the Feast of Crispian. He that outlives this day and comes safe home will stand a tiptoe when the day is named, and rouse him at the name of Crispian. He that shall live this day and see old age will yearly on the vigil feast his neighbors and say, "Tomorrow is Saint Crispian." Then he will strip his sleeve and show his scars that then he and say, "These wounds I had on Crispin's day." Old men forget, yet all shall be forgot. But he'll remember with advantages what feats he did that day. Then shall our names, familiar in his mouth as household words, Harry the King, Bedford and Exeter, Warwick and Talbot, Salisbury and Gloucester, be in their flowing cups, freshly remembered. This story shall the good man teach his son, and Crispian shall never go by from this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers, for he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother, be he ne'er so vile. This day shall gentle his condition, and gentlemen in England now abed shall think themselves accursed that they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap while any speaks that fought with us on St. Crispin's Day.
Re-enter Salisbury.
My sovereign lord, bestow yourself with speed. The French are bravely in their battles set, and will with all expedients charge upon us.
All things are ready, if our minds be so.
Perish the man whose mind is backward now.
Thou dost not wish more help from England, coz?
God's will, my liege, would you and I alone, without more help, could fight this royal battle.
Why, now thou hast unwished 5,000 men, which likes me better than to wish us one. You know your places. God be with you all.
Enter Montjoy.
Once more I come to know of thee, King Harry, if for thy ransom thou wilt now compound, before thy most assured overthrow. For certainly thou art so near the gulf, thou needs must be englutted. Besides, in mercy, the constable desires thee, thou wilt mind thy followers of repentance, that their souls may make peaceful and a sweet retire from off these fields where wretches their poor bodies must lie and fester.
Who hath sent thee now?
The Constable of France.
I pray thee, bear my former answer back. Bid them achieve me and sell my bones. Good God, why should they mock poor fellows thus? The man that once did sell the lion's skin while the beast lived was killed with hunting him. Many of our bodies shall no doubt find graves, upon the which I trust shall witness live in brass of this day's work. And those that leave their valiant bones in France, dying like men, though buried in your dunghills, they shall be famed, for there the sun shall greet them, and draw their honors reeking up to heaven, leaving their earthly parts to choke your clime. The smell whereof shall breed a plague in France. Mark then abounding valor in our English, that being dead like the bullets grazing, break out into a second course of mischief, killing in relapse of mortality. Let me speak proudly. Tell the constable we are but warriors for the working day. Our gayness and our guilt are all besmirched with rainy marching in the painful field. There is not a piece of feather in our host. Good argument, I hope we will not fly, and time hath worn us into slovenry. But by the mass, our hearts are in the trim, and my poor soldiers tell me, yet at nights they'll be in fresher robes, or they'll be or they will pluck the gay new coats over the French soldiers' heads and turn them out of service. If they do this, as if God please they shall, my ransom then will soon be levied. Harold, save thou thy labor. Come thou no more for ransom, gentle Harold. They shall have none, I swear, but these my joints, which if they have as I leave them, shall yield them little, tell the constable.
I shall, King Harry, and so fare thee well. Thou never shalt hear Harold any more.
Exit.
I fear thou'lt once more come again for ransom.
Enter York.
My lord, most humbly on my knee I beg the leading of the award.
Take it, brave York. Now, soldiers, march away, and how thou pleasest God dispose the day.
Excellent.
This has been an excerpt from Henry V by William Shakespeare on Historical Humans Reads. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more excerpts from original text, please subscribe to be notified of the next one. If there is a work you would like to hear, be sure to like the video and leave a comment listing it below. Thank you for listening.